management system is proactive process in which organized set components enable organization to accomplish a set of goals. And also, it is framework that also organization to consistently identify, control its safety and health risks, reduce the potential of incident, help achieve combat with health and safety legislation in continually improve its performance. The risk of occupation incident and a size at work have to be managed by the employers or worker who are facing with them. In order to ensure effective action, it is essential to establish occupation safety and health or management system at all workplaces from continual improvement of working environment and permanent hazard. So, let's take a look at what improve at occupation construction site.
Hi everyone, my name is Steven Edmund. Today I want to present my topic is about the importance of OS and HM in construction site. For the first is about the construction site area not be exposed to the public. This method construction site safety decrease the risk of injury to the public, but it also reduce the risk of work-related injury and accident. But next is make a policy and procedure. Policy and procedure in construction site to always comply by employee for safe protection and safety. More than that, to maintain an overview of all aspects of safety policy and work site. Is a safety management system is essential at its core. A safety management system it's a systematic way to manage all safety related on a work site that start with hazard identification and include safety policy, plan, objective setting, safety training schedule and meeting schedule. For the last is that's why OS and HM very important. Construction site to prevent an accident. That's why a safety management system is so important. If offer oversight of safety practice, ensure that a site is line with the relevant regulation of law and safe life through creating strong safety practice and culture. That's all for the topic in importance of OS and HM. Thank you.
Malaysia construction industry has an important role toward the development of the economy. Besides, the construction industry in Malaysia has an important role in order to produce work and improve a quality of living in the country. Furthermore, not everyone recognizes that the construction industry in Malaysia is one of the critical sectors that need a high and fast service from the site safety practice. Mass accidents are the result from combination of contributing causes and one or more unsafe act and unsafe condition. Any work-related risk factor can cause accident on construction site, just as building collapse. As the number of construction sector grow is increased, the occurrence of hazard at the construction site might also increase.
One of the constructions accident that ever occurred was on 28 December 2020. An accident was reported to have an apartment construction project site in Bandar Sri Iskandar. The accident caused a Bangladeshi worker to be seriously injured in the head as a result of being hit by a cement waste from the third floor of the building, and he was taken to Raja Permaisuri Binary Hospital Depot and he was pronounced dead. According to a statement from the Office of Director of the Department of Occupational Safety and Health (DOSH), Perak, the accident occurred when the 39 years old Bangladeshi worker was working in the church area at the project. By employers said when suddenly the victim's head was hit by a cement waste dump next to the chute by employees who were working on the third floor. Preliminary investigation by Deutsche Perak found that the employer failed to establish a safe work system for the work activities carried out following that. Deutsche Perak has issued 9 prohibition notice to employer and work activity are ordered to be stopped immediately until the office is comply with the Occupational Health 1994. That's all for today.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I will explain the factor related to the cause and effecting of the accident. The first one is hazard material. Improper handling of hazard material or not wearing personal protective equipment (PPE) is another common cause of accident in workplace. By the reading material safety data sheet and providing the appropriate protective attire, that many workplace accident can be avoided. The next act of workplace violence, but is sadly that violence among CO worker has become all too common. It is actually brought about by office politics and sensitive issue. Integrating conflict resolution and peer medication that can help to reduce the risk of such outbursts. And the last one and almost happen in workplace is trips and falls. The slip floor and high traffic corridor can cause a trip or fall. Improper the foot wearing may also contribute to this accident, which not only can result in injury but also workman compensation related case.
Lesson learned on the construction site accident. Learning lesson from past accident either within or from outside the organization present a difficult challenge as the arrangement need to encompass the various management structure and be active on a continuous basis. A detailed management system is also required to identify personnel and job function, ordered to refer to an accident database on specific occasion in order to effective capture and apply lesson learned. Recommendation to prevent such accident happen. Many ways to prevent such accident happen. Here are some recommendations can prevent an accident at a construction site. Firstly is provide safety training for all employees. Second, employees should not operate any equipment they are not qualified or trained to use. Third, hold frequent crew safety meetings. And last but not least, utilize protective clothes and gear.
Conclusion, occupational safety and health should not be sidelined as a service delivery issue. Worker health and well-being is an important aspect of workers' motivation and job satisfaction, which influence productivity as well as retention. An occupational safety and health management system influence the occupational safety and health performance of the organization. A management system only functions adequately when there is a continuous and systemic control of all activities and influence relevant to OSH. Their goal is to make sure that working is safe and healthy and that issues are addressed cooperatively in the workplace. In practice, this act obliges employers to assess work risks, orient and guide people to their work, provide occupational health care, and support the employees' working capacity. Employer and employees are work together to achieve an effective safety culture. Safety is the business and responsibility of every employee and can be achieved through proper education, training, use to protective equipment, and by following safety rules, regulations, standards, and laws.